Hi, this is PD at BurgZerg Arcade at BurgZergArcade.com, and today's tutorial is number 50. In today's tutorial, we're going to create our mob class and get it all set up so we can create a prefab with it and get it hooked up to our new health bar system. So let's go ahead and open up Unity and Mono Development. I'm going to go back into Unity and I'm going to create my class in here. So I'll just go under scripts. I'm just going to make it under the script folder for now. You can always move it later. It'll be C# script. Actually, I might have already made it. No, we have the player character, but we do not have mobs. So let's just go ahead and name it. And I'm just going to call it mob. Double click it to open up in Mono Development. And make sure you change the name of the class in your script. Now I just want to quickly get this set up to work with the vitals bars. So I'm going to go over to my player's character. I'm going to copy our messenger class, our messenger that we're setting out. I'm going to go to mob class and I'm just going to paste that right in. But I believe we called the message mob health update. And I'm just going to check in the vital bar class. Yes, it was mob health update. I'll save that, and he's going to have 0 health to start off with, and later on I'll want to create a script that will randomly generate values for our mob. But for now, in the start function, I'm just going to set his constitution to some default value. So we'll use get. We forgot to set our inheritance. We'll use base. If I spell it right, base character, which is I believe the same thing here. So in the start function, we're just going to set the constitution to be 100, which will start him off at 50 health maximum. So that would be get primary attribute. It doesn't seem like my autocomplete's working again today. So I'm just going to go to game settings. And here it is right here. So I'm just going to copy this line. Yeah, we'll want to just assign the base value. And I'll just paste this in. Instead of CNT, we want to typecast to an int, and we're going to call it attribute name dot constitution. And we'll just set it to equal 100. Like I said, later on we'll create a random mob generating script that'll fill out all his vitals for us. But we just want a starting value for now. So let's go to Unity to see if there's any errors. Apparently I spelled constitution wrong. Oh, here. Let's just make sure everything's spelled right. I'll just go over to my vitals class. Oh, sorry, it's not vitals. Attributes right here. Constitution. Save that off. The error has disappeared. And we'll also want to call his update function on his vitals just to make sure that his health gets set to what it's supposed to be. Since autocomplete isn't working right, I'm just going to steal it out of game settings right here. And I'll just come in here and we'll just replace the CNT with vital name dot health. And if we go over to Unity, take a look, make sure there's no errors. There's two of them. We didn't typecast to an int. We'll go back. And the errors are gone. So when we hit start, nothing should happen because we haven't actually made a mob yet. So let's go ahead and make a prefab for our slug mob. So let's go to prefabs, create a new prefab. I'm just going to call this, I'll prefix it with mob underscore, and then I'll just call this slug. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Okay, so I'll just simply take our model, drag it out into our hierarchy. I'll zoom in on it. The size looks about right. So I'm going to take our mob script that we're working on, drag that right onto them. It'll say that you're losing prefab, that's fine. Make sure there's just an armature on them. Just want to make sure there's no camera. If there was, you could just delete the camera in this part here. Same as with any lights that are attached to them. That's usually how I do it. Just import from Blender, then just delete whatever I want in here before I make my prefab. But where is that prefab we just made? It's right here. So we'll just take that, drag it right on. I'm going to delete the original that I made. And now I'm going to work with the prefab. So we'll just drop this on. And there we go. We'll make sure everything's attached. So it's got an animation. I believe it just has the one. Yeah, it just has the one. We have it set to play automatically, play only if visible. We'll get into the animation a little bit later on. But we want to make sure our mob script's attached. So let's position this guy. So let's take a look where our character is positioned. I believe it was 214, 116, I think 6 in the air. So yeah, it was 240 by 116 at 1. So I want this slug to be just in front of me. So I'm going to move him to 240. Same on the X, same on the Y, but I'm going to go one further away on the Z. Okay, we'll want to go a little bit more. So let's do 2 away. So let's just make it 120. Hit play. And there we go. It's right in front of us. I'm actually going to move them out a bit more because I want to put multiple ones in. And I'm just going to copy them. Copy them twice, and we'll just drag them out. One over here. Grab the other one, drag the other one over here. Just make sure I can see them all in my game window. Great. So next we'll want to work on incorporating that targeting system we had before into our actual player class. Since there's a little bit of time left in this video, I wanted to point out that we're going to be doing some live webcasts soon. And if you head on over to BurgZergArcade.com, go to the main site. You notice a little tab for live. Basically, I wanted to start doing a weekly live webcast just to go a little bit more in depth on some of the things that we're doing that really just don't make great videos. Most people just won't watch them, so it'd be a little more interesting if you could actually interact with them while they're being aired. But I haven't decided what day I'm going to do them. There's still a few things I have to work out. I have a small whiteboard to write on. I should get a larger one, as we'll probably be doing a lot of writing. But I just wanted to let everyone know about it. When I decide what day I'm actually going to do it, it's probably going to float throughout the week. It's going to be different days and different times, as my schedule is fairly hectic, so I don't really have a set time that I can do them at. But anyway, I just wanted to let everyone know about it. It'll be under the little live tab up at the top here. And of course, you know, you got your stream. I'm using Ustream right now, as that allows me to be able to save the webcast. So anyone who couldn't actually watch the live feed can at least watch the recorded one. And of course, there's also some live chat down here if you guys wanted to do it. I'll probably be switching this out a little bit later. I'm going to set up an IRC channel for us if people want anyway. And well, that's about it. So I'll see you in the next video.